Bansang nagkakaisa, sama-samang babangon muli. Yan ang patuloy na isinusulong ng ating pamahalaan sa pamumuno ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Magandang gabi Pilipinas, sa ngalan po ni Attorney Mico Clavano. Ako po si Audrey Goriseta at ito ang The Chatroom. Coastwagan is a coastal municipality in the province of Lanao del Norte, which has been the stage of the Moro conflict between an Islamic secessionist insurgency and the Philippine Army since the 1970s. Pero noong 2010, namagitan ang lokal na pamahalaan ng Coastwagan para wakasan na ang alitan sa pagitan ng mga grupong hindi magkasundo. Bayan, ngayong gabi makakasama po natin ang Local Chief Executive ng Bayan ng Coastwagan sa Lanao del Norte, the Transformational Public Servant, Mayor Romel Arnado. Mayor, magandang gabi po sa inyo at bago po ang lahat, maraming salamat sa pagpapaunlak sa aming imbitasyon dito sa The Chat.
Magandang gabi naman at nagpapasalamat ako ng malaki na na-invite niyo ako rito.
Okay, Mayor, para makilala ka ng ating mga tagapanood, let's start with your childhood. Paano ba nung lumalaki ka sa lugar na kung tawagin magulong lugar sa Mindanao? Ito yung Coastwagan, Lanao del Norte, na parang wala pong katapusan noon. Yung kaguluhan dahil sa korupsyon, kahirapan, at yung hindi pagkakaunawaan ng mga komunidad doon.
Meron naman kaming normal childhood. Kaya lang, it's behind our mind yung meron talagang something is going on. Kaya even though it's normal, there is also an abnormality on the situation. Kasi we're always living on fear. Medyo nandyan palagi ang takot. Yun ang aming how we were able to grow up. Na nandyan rin yung talagang yung gulo, no? Knowing na meron talagang mga tao na ayaw magsumunod ng batas. So, that's how we grow up in Lanao del Norte.
Pero anong pangarap mo growing up? Sumagi na ba sa isip mo na someday you want to be a public servant?
Wala. Hindi ko naisip yan. Ang unang naisip ko is to get out. Na gusto kong lumayo at to get away from this fear. And I know nga if there is fear, hindi tayo pwedeng lumago sa buhay natin. So, even my father was telling us na if you wanna be well off in life, you have to get out from this place. And knowing that I will be back and I will be administering this municipality. My ambition before, in my mind, is to put this place in total peace or a peaceful atmosphere. But that was not given the chance during that time. I have to go out of the country for so many decades, and then because one occasion that I decided to come back.
Kayo po yung nanirahan sa Amerika, tama po ba?
Yes.
Nang ilang taon po ito?
I started my family there. I stayed there for 28 years. And my wife stayed longer until she retired in 2018. But that was really during that time is to be away from this country. Again, on one of our vacation here, Coastwagan was attacked in 2008, August 18. And that was the decision that I made that maybe I can help something for this municipality. And that's what happened. I ran for the election in 2010.
Na ipinanalo mo?
Yeah, I won.
At ilang beses ka nang naging mayor, sunod-sunod?
I've been mayor since 2010 and until the election of 2022. If I will complete this, I will be 15 years in administering this municipality.
Okay.
And people might be asking, bakit si mayor is tatlong term lang naman dapat? Because I got disqualified in the election of 2010 and 2013.
Okay. Mayor, sabi mo nga kanina, taong 2010, nang kayo po ay unang maupo mo bilang alkalde. At isa po sa mga agarang tinutukan ninyo ay yung problema ng insurgency sa Coastwagan. Bakit po ito ang unang nyong binigyan ng solusyon? At ano yung mga inilatag niyong pamamaraan para matapos nito?
Okay. Alam ko na mayroong peace and order problem. Pero gusto ko malaman, bakit ganito palagi? Since the 70s, even the late 60s, bakit palaging ganito ang problema ng bayan namin? Oh, we know there's a peace problem. So ang ginawa ko is, we make an investigation. So we set up a peace path program, a multi-sectoral technical working group, in order to examine talaga kung ano ba talaga problema ng bayan namin.
So inalam mo muna yung core ng problema.
Yes.
And then?
So I would know what to do. So we look at the roots of the problem, the offshoots of the problem, and then we decided to establish a mission, a new mission and vision under my administration. Along that, between those, we established bridges by prioritizing the programs I want to do. And of course, it's always peace and order that we have to address. But we realize later on that it's not really peace that is a problem in Kauswagan. You know the problem in Kauswagan?
Ano yun, sir?
Gutom lang.
Trabaho.
And poverty that comes with it. There was absolutely no opportunity during that time. Corruption was really very massive in this municipality for so many administration.
Pero Mayor, yung mga gumagawa ng problema sa inyong bayan, paano nyo napapayag na makipagtulungan sa inyo?
We had just had to be maging totoo lang sa mga sinasabi at pinapromise. Nung nakita nila na maganda yung programa ko, lumalapit ang ating mga kaibigan sa bukid. Yung mga MLF, MNLF. Lumapit sila at humingi sila ng tulong kung maipapatupad nila itong gusto nila, which are small farm implements, solar dryer, which is so easy to perform, na hindi na-fulfill sa mga promises natin from our government. So yun ang ginawa ko. So when I promise, I fulfill. Doon nag-start yung trust nila sa akin.
Okay. Alright. Bayan, mas makikilala pa po natin si Mayor Romel Arnado ng Bayan ng Kauswagan, Lanao del Norte sa pagbabalik po ng The Chatroom.
What's up, schoolmates?
Ngayong Huwebes, usapang Gen Z tayo.
Yung mentality natin bilang Gen Z, how can I produce a quality workload in a less amount of time?
Para sa akin, yung fine line between being cloud chaser and being woke ay yung intent mo.
Siguro wag lang tayo ma-pressure sa ganun na kailangan i-meet natin yung expectation na kahit hindi natin kilala. So para at least yung mental health na yun natin, hindi rin masakritisyo.
To be progressive with our generation is also to make yourself well educated first.
Anak TV Seal Awardee and Catholic Mass Media Awardee for Best Children and Youth Program.
Bayan, nagbabalik po ang The Chatroom. Kasama pa rin po natin si Mayor Romel Arnado ng Bayan ng Kauswagan sa Lanao del Norte. Mayor, from year 2010 up to now, kayo po ang alkalde sa Bayan ng Kauswagan. Kagaya na pinaliwanag nyo kanina. Kung susumahin po, halos 13 taon na po kayong alkalde. Pero hindi raw po counted yung first term mo. Paano po ito nangyari at ano po yung mga naging issue ng mga panahong ito?
Hindi lang yung first term, pati yung second term is not counted. Kasi yung result ng disqualification on the first term, on the first case, on the first term, came out when I won already on the second term. So yung compliance at twin requirement came out on the decision and after the election in 2013. So they filed a case against me again. And then, because it's meron ng precedent sa 2010, it was easy for them to make a decision on the 13. So, na-disqualify na naman ako sa 13. And then, for the whole duration of the 6 years, I got disqualified on almost at the end of the term. Yung una, the decision came out for me to step down an order from the DILG a month prior to the new election. And then on the second time, on the 2013 election, yung disqualification decision from the order from the DILG for me to step down came down 3 months prior to the new election.
Okay. Pero itong mga kasong to, settled na po ba o meron pang dinidinig hanggang ngayon?
Wala na. Tapos na.
Okay. Second question. Ano po yung dahilan kung bakit nagkaroon ng 2 people power sa bayan ninyo, sa Kauswagan, nung mga panahong kayo po ay alkalde?
ito na yung gusto kong interesting na malaman ng buong Pilipinas. Na if ang mga tao talaga ay gumalaw at sumuporta sa tamang administrasyon, talagang ma-avoided natin yung mga korupsyon. Kasi dito, alam na nila na ang gustong papalit sa akin is not even from Kauswagan. Yung papalit sa akin ay galing sa ibang distrito at gusto lang niyang pumunta sa Kauswagan dahil alam nila ang potential ng Kauswagan. And yung nanalo is not even from Kauswagan. No? Yun ang dahilan na mayroong people's power. Because ang mga tao, na when I won, it's always overwhelming. The voice of the people is the voice of God. So ayaw nilang mangyari na ang mag-administer ng bayan is somebody who lost the election. It has to be somebody that really won convincingly on the election, on the first and on the second. That is why nag-people's power ang mga tao. Because they don't want to allow this person who is not even from Kauswagan to dislodge somebody who is born and raised in Kauswagan.
So itong people power na to in your favor?
Yes, in my favor.
Okay. October 2016, Mayor, pinarangalan ng UCLG City of Bogota Peace Prize ang bayan ng Kauswagan dahil sa efforts po ninyo na ayusin ang kaguluhan sa inyong bayan through the project na Sustainable Integrated Kauswagan Development and Peace Agenda or SICAD pa, which means to strive more. Yung mga ganito pong pagkilala, nakatutulong po ba ito sa inyo at sa inyong bayan? Paano po ito nangyari?
Yes, of course. Through the framework of governance we called SICAD pa, Sustainable Integrated Kauswagan Area Development and Peace Agenda, Multitasking Peace and Economic Development, ito yung nakakatulong sa transformation, 360 degrees transformation sa aking bayan. And dito rin namin na-discover on those 19 workable approaches na ang problema namin is gutom lang, which is nagiging anak ng Arms to Farms program. Kasi nung na-address namin yung gutom, we established the Arms to Farms program. The Arms to Farms program is short for food as a tool for peace.
Okay, yan na nga rin po yung susunod nating katanungan. Ano? Mayor, under din po nung programang binabanggit ninyo na SICAD pa, ito pong From Arms to Farms program at Walking Through the Paths of Peace. Sa ngayon po ba, meron pa bang rebelde sa Kauswagan at paano nyo po sila hinihikayat na magbalik loob na sa pamahalaan?
Wala na. Yung mga, in fact, yung mga attack sa amin are already working with us. We have these commanders back to the mainstream. Hindi namin sila pinasurrender. We don't ask them to surrender. For them, I told them, whether you are active, MI, or MN, you can join the program. That is why it's very effective. Kasi I told them, no surrendering firearms. What you have to surrender is your heart. Kasi kung puso na yung sinurrender mo, later on, it would come down na pati na yung baril. Ibibinta na yan in replacement for farm implements.
Nangyari po ba yun?
Yes. Nangyari ngayon.
Binenta nila yung kanilang mga armas for farm implements?
Yes. One of my kagawa now used to be with the MILF, sold his firearm to buy a farm equipment.
Okay. From all-out war, nung panahon ni dating Pangulong Joseph Estrada, year 2000, ngayon tourist destination na po ang bayan ng Kauswagan. Gaano na po ba ka-safe para sa mga nanonood ngayon na interesadong bumisita sa inyong lugar, gaano na po ba kaligtas ang Lanao del Norte, particularly ang inyong bayan?
Yes, particularly Kauswagan and the entire province of Lanao del Norte is very safe. In fact, I already declared a few years ago that Kauswagan is now the safest and most peaceful municipality in Lanao del Norte, if not in the entire Mindanao. We made peace with our former rebels before. Now we are working together, we subsidize farming, we capacitate them, 365 days of capacitation, and it's all free to them.
Okay, Mayor, narito naman po yung mga ilang katanungan o issue na may kinalaman po sa inyo at sa bayan ng Kauswagan, and we want to ask for your point of view, stand, and clarification, or how would you like to address the issues? Ano? Ang una pong statement, sir, the Supreme Court has acquitted Kauswagan Mayor Romel Arnado from 3 counts of grave coercion filed against him in 2013.
Yes, there was an incident of a squatter who was removed from, as instructed by the owner, the legal owner of the land. And the landowner wrote to the police chief instructing them to help them remove this squatter. The chief of police called me, wants assistance of the code enforcers. And I was not there. I was in Cebu that time. And peacefully, they were instructed to negotiate, to file a case in court if they really are the owners, and to peacefully get out of the property. But what happened is they filed a case of grave coercion against me. One of the elements of grave coercion is I have to be present. Pero natuloy yun. In fact, from the ombudsman, it went to the Sandigan Bayan. And we went to Sandigan Bayan. We're supposed to tell the court that ibalik natin sa MTC because it's a small case of grave coercion, pang MTC. But during that time, when I went, that was the time na I was invited in the Netherlands to talk about arms to farms. So I have to submit myself to the jurisdiction of the Sandigan Bayan, thinking that when I come back, I can petition the court, file a motion that this should be sent back to the MTC. But it wasn't the case. Sandigan Bayan took the case, and I lost on that one. A simple grave coercion. We went to the Supreme Court, and we won.
Mas malalim na talakayan pa ang ating gagawin kasama si Mayor Romel Arnado ng bayan ng Kauswagan, Lanao del Norte.
Numbers, facts, insightful analyses, and context on information for a better perspective.
Developing stories in the country and around the world. The most current news and issues that are relevant to today's times.
Get a rundown of it all every night, only here on PTV News Tonight.
Nagbabalik po ang The Chatroom, kasama pa rin po si Mayor Romel Arnado ng bayan ng Kauswagan, Lanao del Norte. Mayor, pag-usapan po natin ngayon yung mga magagandang nangyari o mga improvements sa inyong bayan. No? At simulan po natin dito. Mindanao State University, Iligan Institute of Technology, Kauswagan Campus, at ang ibinahaging 150 hectares ng lupain ng Kauswagan LGU.
Okay. Before the pandemic, there was already an offer from the Vice Chancellor that if there will be a donation of 100 hectares, that they will be putting an extension of the MSU IIT in Kauswagan. Because what they have now is only 9 hectares. They want more room for expansion. And I immediately agree. I said, I will give you the 100 hectares if you will come to Kauswagan. Last December, we signed the memorandum agreement for their putting a new campus in Kauswagan. And the memorandum agreement state that they will develop the area within 5 years. So we are very thankful that this institution is here in Kauswagan. It will sustain the peace and order effort that we have. Kasi it will open up a lot of opportunities. Nalaman namin sa kabukiran, ang kulang doon is opportunity lang. Opportunity for work, opportunity for food, opportunity for farming. Yun lang ang hinihingi. Kung meron tayo na noon, there would have been war in Mindanao. Ngayon, we're trying our best na we have already a huge company in Kauswagan, the power plant. Now, if we can have this very reputable institution, MSU IIT, move to Kauswagan or put a new extension or campus in Kauswagan, that will surely concretized the peace and order problem in Mindanao.
And more investments.
It will trigger the economy. Our economy, the establishment of our amusement park has already triggered local economy.
Okay, yan na nga po ang pag-uusapan natin. Baka marami tayong mga kababayan hindi pa nakakaalam. Yung amusement park sa Kauswagan at yung longest boardwalk sa buong Mindanao. O sinasabi mo nga, sa buong mundo.
Yes. That's only a marketing ploy, but it is very long. It's 411 meters long. And we put an amusement park in there. Our plan is to make it as a theme park within 5 years. In 5 years' time, it will be beautiful. It's part of our CLUP. That is part of our vision for Kauswagan. Kauswagan was so lucky to have this power plant. The province of Lanao del Norte is, of course, is very lucky to have this because we need energy in order to develop economically. If we don't have this, we'd still be the same in Kauswagan. Now, Kauswagan has achieved a lot. In 2021, we have been #1 in all classification in year-on-year growth on locally sourced income in the entire country from first to sixth class, 423%. They call it a staggering growth, 423% growth in 1 year. And we also received the award in all classification again from first to sixth class in tax collection efficiency.
Congratulations sa mga improvements sa Kauswagan. Pero ito pa, meron daw kayong iba pang nakukuhang tulong mula sa national government, like yung mga fire trucks mula sa DILG.
Yes. Few years back, nakakuha tayo ng brand new na fire truck. And then lately, just a few days ago, Monday, I received a brand new Hino full-size fire truck from the BFP. And we are so lucky to have that.
Okay. Mayor, kamusta po yung relasyon ng mga kababayan nating Kristiyano sa lugar ninyo at yung mga kababayan din nating mga Muslim sa Kauswagan?
Very good. The relationship is not actually the cause of the problem. We inherited that, and ibig sabihin na we cannot live side by side. Right now, Kauswagan is very peaceful. 70% Christian, 30% Muslim. Inhabited in the hinterlands are the Muslims. Coastal area are the Christians. But now it's mixed now. And we live side by side very peacefully. No matter what time we go to the mountains, and no matter what time the Muslims are in Kauswagan, even midnight, and 24 hours in a day, they are very safe. No incident anymore since we became...
Mababang crime rate sa Kauswagan?
Mababang. Even one of our fiesta, we have 0 crime rate. Kauswagan has over 450 cameras, CCTVs, watching you. We have what we call a non-contact apprehension ordinance. So, iihi ka dyan, maski saan, nagsisigarilyo ka,
Huli.
nagtatapon ka ng basura na hindi sa basurahan, huli ka.
Okay, correct. Okay, eto po, pakipaliwanag po itong programang ito, no? The 6th Organic Asia Congress Building World Peace Through Organic Agriculture.
Yes, we are very proud to host the largest organic agriculture event in the world, which will be held in June 4 to the 9th. This is what we call the Organic Agriculture Congress, the Asian Leaders and Governance on Organic Agriculture, the World Youth Congress, the Women's World Congress. 4 na back-to-back event on June 4 to 9th. We will be hosting this. We're establishing a new international convention center. There will be over 200 foreigners that have already confirmed their presence in Kauswagan. And we're inviting also all the mayors in the country to join us and get the experience of how is organic agriculture.
Ito, Mayor, kailangan namin ng komento mo dito. Mayor Romel Arnado, tinatawag din na the transformational public servant. Bakit po kayo binansagan ito?
Because my municipality is very well known as a war-torn municipality, and we transform it into the most peaceful municipality there is in Lanao del Norte or even in Mindanao. We transform the lives of the people from their economic stand, and the peace and order, and education-wise. And we provided all what is needed. And it is all free. And farming is subsidized. Capacitation is also subsidized until we can capacitate everybody. We are now on a single-digit poverty incidence in Kauswagan. When I came in, it was almost 8%. 80%. It's 79.8%. Now it's only 9.1%.
Okay. Bayan, more of Mayor Romel Arnado sa pagbabalik ng The Chatroom.
Disaster Watch. Alamin ang mga dapat ilagay sa go bag bilang paghahanda sa anumang sakuna. Maglagay ng tubig na maiinom at mga pagkaing hindi madaling masira. Maglaan ng espasyo para sa first aid kit at survival kit para sa mga hindi inaasahang pangyayari. Huwag kalimutan ang toiletries para mapanatili ang kalinisan sa katawan. Samahan din ang mga damit at beddings na magtatagal ng ilang araw. At para ligtas at may alam, magdala ng personal protective equipment at mga teknikal na gamit. Sa panahon ng kalamidad, dapat laging listo.
Bayan, nagbabalik po ang The Chatroom at kasama pa rin po natin si Mayor Romel Arnado ng bayan ng Kauswagan, Lanao del Norte. Okay, maaari niyo po bang ikwento itong balay silangan o patungkol po sa illegal drugs?
Yes, of course. When President Duterte became the president, sometime in August 2016, he was calling for the Tuk-Tuk Hanyo. And then when I found out that after Tuk-Tuk Hanyo is only for the suspected drug offenders to report to the police, and I said, I have to do something deeper on that. So I established Kauswagan Youth Reformatory Center. It's a barrack style of rehabilitation. So those that were being identified na ito is suspected na PWOD or is a drug user or pusher, we have them check into the program. The program is very strict. No, I call it an incubation, an incubator, because we will be hatching the new you. There will be exercising in the morning. There will be training and capacitation. Paglabas mo, may trabaho ka, may ano ka pa, may skill ka pa. So sa gabi, meron yung mga pastors that will go there. These are all voluntary. PNP is watching 24 hours. EFP is doing the exercising. Then 2018, through Wilkins Villanueva, ang ating head ng PDEA, approaches me and want to convert this to a balay silangan. Kasi sa kanya yung balay silangan eh. He wrote the book on balay silangan. I immediately agree. Napa-enhance namin, we partner with PDEA, and we have now 3 facilities. It could accommodate like 100 PWODs. Now, ngayon, currently, Kauswagan is drug-free. We are now catering on our balay silangan, which I think the only surviving balay silangan in the country now. Very, marami na kaming kinikater ngayon currently. Now, yeah, actually we're catering to other municipalities, and it is also an economic enterprise at the same time because these municipalities are also paying to us.
So ibig mo sabihin, konti na lang yung mga taga-Kauswagan na nasa rehabilitation center at more on sa iba mo pong mga kapitbahay ninyong bayan?
Actually, at the moment, walang taga-Kauswagan. It's all coming from different municipalities.
Okay. Mayor, sa puntong ito, nais naman nating malaman kung ano pa yung mga dapat abangan ng mamamayan ng Kauswagan kay Mayor Romel Arnado na ngayon ay nasa kanyang huling termino bilang alkalde.
Darating sa ating bayan yung Marine Bioscience Research. We donated 2 hectares on that. Meron tayong International Convention Center. Meron tayong tinatawag ng Fisherman's Wharf, Food Park, which has already been, it's ongoing, food park and entertainment center. So, nandito, every weekend, different artists. At we're still developing itong gawin naming center of organic governance ang Kauswagan in Asia. Because we have been declared already by AGOA. The AGOA are all composed of Asian leaders, Asian mayors. And the plan is they're moving AGOA to Kauswagan. Doon sa ating International Convention Center because we have a building there that could accommodate such an office.
Okay, Mayor, bilang panghuli, para po sa mga kababayan natin, bakit nila dapat bisitahin o pumasyal sa Kauswagan?
Marami kayong matutunan sa Kauswagan. Una-una, makita nyo kung ano ang isang munisipyo na 100% organic agriculture municipality. Meron tayong organic trading post. Matitikman nyo doon yung mga organic products namin. At meron kaming mga maraming value-adding products. Yung aming cocoa water, cocoa sugar. Ayun. At marami na kayong ma-experience with regards to how we produce those. No? Marami nag-benchmarking sa amin just to learn all this, especially on organic agriculture. At hindi lang yon, marami kaming ma-present na mag-enjoy kayo. Yung aming food park, yung food entertainment park namin, yung aming amusement park, doon sa longest boardwalk. Napakaganda yon. And then soon, yung aming fountain sa aming International Convention Center, maganda. So these are the things that we want to show to the people. That is why I'm urging everyone to, lalo na yung mga taga-Kauswagan, to support the municipality, to support the administration, to support the initiative namin dito.
Maraming salamat at good luck, Mayor, sa lahat ng mga pangarap mo sa bayan ng Kauswagan. Maraming salamat, Mayor Romel Arnado ng bayan ng Kauswagan, Lanao del Norte, sa pagbisita sa amin dito sa studio. Bilang responsableng mamamayan, mahalagang magkaroon po tayo ng malawak na kaalaman tungkol sa pamahalaan at sa mga pangyayari sa ating bansa. Kaya naman ugaling tumutok dito sa The Chatroom. Ako po si Audrey Goriseta. Magandang gabi, Pilipinas.